energy stuff. If you enjoy today's live, give it thumbs up, consider subscribing, and turn on the bell notification so whenever I go live, you're gonna get notified about it. And also, you can check out the Feminine Energy, Masculine Energy course along with Manifesting, Attracting Relationship course. The links of these courses are in the description of the live. You can check it out. And let's begin along with the female self care. Today, I'm going to talk about uh, the two things that could actually help you manifest fast, and those two things can actually get you anything that you want in manifestation. Because a lot of the people start, you have to do this technique, you need to remove your resistance, you have a lot of the resistance going around, and that's why you're not getting what you want. But that's not the case always. Even if you have the resistance, even if you have the negative feelings and emotions around a particular subject, still you can manifest, still you can get what you want. So how is that possible? How is that possible that you still can get what you want regardless of the negativity you have around the subject? How is that possible? Well, it's possible based on the persistence and trust and the faith. If you have the deep knowing and if you have the deep trust and faith that somehow things will going to work out, it's going to work out for me, it's going to be my reality one day because I always get what I want, or something at the core of who you are, that's going to manifest. But if at the core of you, you don't believe in that, if you don't have trust, even if you do the techniques, even if you do the strategies and methods, it may or may not work out. Because every strategy, every method, every techniques work, everything works based on your belief system. What is the core belief system you have? We all have good belief system, we all have bad belief system. Bad belief systems are the belief systems that it's not helping us in getting what we want. That's why I say bad. But we all have belief systems, and some belief systems are really amazing and helping us in getting what we want. So who you are when you are manifesting these things, are you persisting in getting what you want, or you are not persisting, or you don't have trust, you don't have faith? What is that thing? If you have trust and if you have faith that it's going to work out because I always get what I want, and even if the opposite stuff is happening or opposite things are showing up, but if you still have the trust, you still have the faith, and if you still persist in that, it's going to work out anyway one day. You're going to get it one day anyway, regardless of the current situation. It doesn't matter what's showing up in the 3D. It doesn't really matter what's showing up in the 3D, because you have the deep knowing within yourself, because you know it's going to work out for you, because you know that everything is always working out for you. That deep faith, that deep trust is going to give you the thing that you want. So even if you have a lot of the negativity going around the subject that, oh, it's not going to come, it's too far away from the reality, you have to be realistic, you have to be practical, it still doesn't matter. If you are a little bit delusional and you are like, you know what, it's going to be one day my reality, then guess what? It's going to be one day your reality. A lot of the people you see, like the celebrity, the sports, the people in the entrepreneurial field, the business people who have achieved so much, are the people who were there in your shoes one day, and they have the big dreams. They dream so big. A lot of the people say, don't dream big. Don't dream big. Look at the reality, look at the present situation and focus on that. You cannot get what you want because your present situation is BS. Because of this and that, because you don't have money, you don't have knowledge, you don't have experience, you don't look good. That's all nonsense. That's all nonsense. Regardless of who you are in the current situation, where you are, doesn't really matter. You always get what you want if you have the deep knowing with yourself. And that's what the persistence is helping you to persist in the faith that, you know what, I always get what I want. Okay, so I'm going to take a moment and said hi to Zubeda Bida. Hi. Hello, guys. Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in this live. Let me know from which country you're tuning in this live. Let me know in the live chat. Love to talk with you guys. Today's topic, we are talking about the persistence and deep faith and knowing in the unknown, knowing that you're going to get it what you want. That's what we are talking about in the manifestation, in getting and creating your reality. That's what this channel is focusing on. If you find this interesting, let me know. Let me know in the live chat, and you can consider giving this video live a big thumbs up and consider subscribing if you are interested in these kind of topics. Anyways, so the persistent is that you just persist, you just know it. And you can create a habit, or you can create a routine around that habit. Maybe have a vision board on your wall, and you vision it, and or maybe imagine it, maybe visualize it, maybe script or write it down onto the piece of paper. You can focus on that. 10 minutes of focus in a day is enough. You don't need to focus whole day on getting what you want. No. If you have the deep faith and the deep knowing that, oh, I don't care what's happening right now outside of you, this thing will be one day my reality, then guess what? One day this thing will be your reality because you have the deep faith and deep trust in the unknown. And that's what you all need. That's what we all need. And that's what these people were having who are became big right now and who you see as a celebrity or whatever. They were the same people like you. Everybody is lucky. Nobody is unlucky. It's just that they believe in themselves. So you got to believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself and you're like, you know what, one day it's going to be my reality, then guess what? One day it's going to be your reality. It's just that you have trust and faith, and then you take the actions. Now, there is another thing to talk about hustling. A lot of the people talk about the hustle. You got to hustle your way. You got to work your way to get what you want. You got to struggle. You got to work very, very hard. Now, this is another belief system around the topic, which I think I'm going to talk about in another live. This is a topic for another live to talk about the hustle, to talk about struggling and working really hard. But I want to talk about the topic about persistence and faith and trust and knowing in this live. So we're going to talk about the hustle in the next live. If you guys are interested, you can very well comment in the live chat. If you have any questions or anything that you want me to talk about, you can let me know in the live chat, or when this live stream go end, you can very well comment on the video as well. Okay. But the point is that you always know, like at the back of the mind, we always knew something manifest faith. A lot of the people say, oh, I was thinking about this particular thing, I was knowing it's going to happen, and here it is, it's happened. Whether that's a bad thing or a good thing, it doesn't really matter, but you have the deep faith in that, and here it is, you got that thing and it happened in your life because you manifested it, you created it. So you can create anything. You have the power to create anything. Even if you're creating the bad things in your life, take it as an example, take it as a cue that you're a powerful manifester. If you can create bad things, you can create equally positive and amazing things as well. It's just that you gotta be knowing that you can create anything, and you gotta trust in that and persist in that. Regardless of how much negativity you have, regardless of how much your ego is saying, oh, it's going to work out, it's not going to work out, regardless of the people outside of you saying it's not going to work out, doesn't really matter, guys. It doesn't really matter. If you believe in that, if you have the trust and if you have the faith that it's going to work out for you, then guess what? It's going to work out for you. That's all you need, guys. And that's what I'm talking in this live, is that if you have the faith, if you have the knowing that this is meant for me and it's going to happen, this is the day. One day this is going to be my reality. Then guess what? It's going to be it. But you got to keep that light of faith, that light of knowing inside your heart. You got to keep it inside, burning desire within you. You got to keep that faith within you, or the knowing within you. Regardless of what someone is saying, that it's not possible for you, it's too far away from the reality, don't look at the sky or something like that, don't dream bigger. You don't care. You care about what you want, and you care about where you are going, and you're gonna get it any day or anyway, one day. That's the manifestation. That's the spirituality. That's all these laws talking about. That's all these manifestation coaches and gurus are talking about. Everybody is talking about the same thing. Even some religions, not some religions, every religion is talking about this thing in some way or the other, that we create our reality. We create our world, and we choose what we can create. It's like going to a buffet and deciding what you want to put on your plate. You see a lot of the food options in the restaurant, but you don't eat everything. You take what you want, right? When we can do with the food, why not we can do it with the things that we want in our life? Why not we can do that? We can do it if you understand this concept. So let me know if this live goes very well, and if you find it interesting, if you have any questions, or if you have anything that you want me to talk about, you can let me know in the live chat. I'm gonna be live for a couple of more minutes, guys, and consider subscribing if you want more such live, and turn on the bell notification because I can go live at any time. But thank you so much for tuning in this live, and thank you so much for commenting on my live, and I really appreciate that, guys. If you have any questions, anything you want to talk, you can let me know in the live chat, or also in the comment section after this live stream go ended. So hopefully today's video make any sense about talking about the persistence and the faith and the trust and the knowing that it's going to work out for you. Hopefully you find it resonates with you. Hopefully you find it resonates with your topic, the thing that you're manifesting. If this is something interesting, let me know. Because I find it very interesting that when we create our reality, I can create anything. So why not focus on creating what I really, really want? Why leave all the stuff outside the corner and focus only where you're going? So let me know if this you find interesting. Thank you so much for tuning this live. See you the next time. Bye-bye.